Oh boy. It's time. It's time for Pokemon. Hello everybody, welcome back to Pokemon Moon. Let us get right on with it. My playtime is quite large. That's not surprising. So when we last left off, I had made it up to the Pokemon League. We'd made it all the way up to the Pokemon League, and I then tried to fight Hala, who is the first member. I mean, you could do them in any order, but I tried to do Hala, and failed miserably. In fact, like twice. It was like 2 or 3 times I tried. I could not beat him. I couldn't get through, and honestly, I still don't know how I'm gonna get through. But my answer was to just grind. So you may notice. Actually, I saved as soon as I was like, I'm done grinding. I'm done for the rest of it. Gonna go for the stream. So you may notice that everyone is gonna be a slightly higher level. I'll do a full team recap in a second. After we get up into the Pokemon Center. This is where I grind, by the way. Just like this section here. Like I was just fighting ice types up there, like the whole time. Actually made it really kind of awkward to get some of the some of my guys grinded up. In fact, I generally just had the EXP share on. It's like, I'm not gonna touch you. You can just ride on the coattails of everyone else. So let's heal everyone up, and then we'll do a quick recap of the state that everyone's in. You can see the whole team there, but we'll go over what moves they have and what level they actually are and things. There you go. Pokemon. So... okay, so Clyde 2.0 is a grand old level of level 59 with Earthquake, Mega Kick, Toxic, and Heavy Slam. I think I told it Toxic like at the end of last stream because I was like, I need a way of dealing with his bullcrap Beware or whatever it was called. I was like, I need to find a way of whittling that down, and my tactic was basically to just Toxic the Beware, and then like I'll just ride it out until it died. Ewan, hey, how you doing? It has been a long time, dude. Has been a long time. Then we have Lucy, level 58, rocking Sucker Punch, Psycho Cut, Perish Song, and Night Slash. It learned Perish Song while I was leveling it up, and I was like, Perish Song seems like it could be useful for those, once again, those models that I just can't see a way of dealing with. It's kind of like my cheat card. Like, hey, I'm just gonna Perish Song and hope they don't switch. Or if they do switch, that's fine, because then I can hopefully make that one the last one in their team and then Perish Song them, and they can't switch. So that's kind of like my last resort. We have Logan, my Alolan Sandslash, with Icicle Spear, Iron Head, Iron Defense, and Slash. I think his moveset is exactly the same as it was before. So he's looking pretty good. Decidueye, level 58, Spirit Shackle, Leaf Blade, Synthesis, and Brave Bird. With that one. Also, thank you for the follow, Ewan. I assume you have a, like, because your username is different, I assume you have a different account now. So it's just a case of re-following. But thank you again, anyway, I appreciate it. Decidueye, Spirit Shackle, Leaf Blade, Synthesis, Brave Bird. He's actually one of the ones I didn't train up. He just rode on the coattails of everyone else while I was grinding with the XP share. Mostly because he was a grass type and I was fighting a bunch of ice types, and that really he's a grass ghost type. But still, weak to ice. Didn't want to do that. Vigavolt, 58, Thunderbolt, Acrobatics, Crunch, and X-Scissor. It's got a nice diverse moveset. Could probably do with some more special attacks other than just Thunderbolt, but I mean, whatever. We'll be alright. And then Wishy-Washy, my little fishy, with Scald, Beat Up, Ice Beam, Hydro Pump. Not touched at all, but he is level 60. And that's just because he was the highest one. I don't think I actually trained him at all, but he was the highest one going into the training session, and the XP share was on, so he's still the highest. Like, only by a level though, but he's still the highest, so hopefully he's gonna be a thing. And like hitting level 60 was kind of like where I was like, okay, I've got someone at level 60, everyone else is pretty close, like a level or two off. We should be high enough level to hopefully take on the league. I honestly don't have a clue. That's fine, that's fine. I don't really have a schedule other than I generally like to start like either 8 or 9 p.m. my time and then go on like for 4 or 5 hours, depending. So like generally that's how I roll. I don't have a schedule of which days I go live because every time I create a schedule I struggle to follow it, so I just instead was like, I'm a stream whenever I'm gonna stream. So just basically follow on Twitter, follow on Twitch and YouTube, and you'll know, because I generally post like a little bit before I go live. So as long as you're active on those sites, you'll probably pick up on when I'm going to go live or not. Okie dokos. Oh, I should probably set up my items. I've just realised I haven't gone over my items. What do we even have? I have no idea. 6 hyper potions, 16 max potions, 2 full restores, 5 max revives, sweetheart, 2 antidotes, paralyze heals. Yeah, nothing particularly amazing. We have some PP restoring items, so I can PP restore. We have 19 revives. Holy moly. Some super potions, some hyper potions. We should be good in terms of medicine items, I think. I hope. I hope. What have we got for hold items that people can have? I think everyone currently has like a Z move because I made it so that like it was just so easier to grind, because I could just like Z move, 1-hit KO, Z move, 1-hit KO. So I think I did that just to make that easier. Powers up bug moves. Silk Scarf, Bell, Big Mushroom, Time Mushroom, Max Defense, Wardrobe. Do we have any good items? I can give Mystic Water to Wishy Washy. I suppose they'll up the water moves. I'm good with that. Sharp Beak, Flying type moves, Charcoal. We don't have any fire types. Big Root, nothing. Steals HP. Quick Claw is an option. Who's like a slow person that I could do with not being? No, this is like the whole thing I've done with Pokemon Moon, and I've played it for the first time through on Twitch. It's just taken me a while to get through it, because I started when the game came out, and my regularity... Oh, that's not good. There we go. I think I have a loose cable. Maybe. Gonna have to be careful on that one. So I started back then, and it's just taken me forever to get through the game. So this is the first time, well, I mean, it's certainly the 4th time trying to get through the league, but hopefully, if I go through it, it'll be the first time I've gone through the whole thing. So, Quick Claw. Who would be good to give Quick Claw to? Who is slow? I don't know, I'll look at the stats in a second, see if anyone wants that. Boost Ghost type moves. That could be useful on Decidueye. Okay. Just trying to maximize our attack power, really. Try to make sure. Goose terrain. I don't have any more terrains or any weather things. The only person that has a psychic move isn't going to use it very often, so I'm not too bothered. I misread that as like Magic Stone. I was like, wait, Magic Stone? What's one of those? It's a Moonstone. Stardust, Master Ball, Lucky Punch. What does Lucky Punch do? Oh, it's Chansey. That's what it is. Lowers opposing Pokemon's accuracy, does stun, of melt ice. That could be useful on Logan, maybe. Okay, yeah. Sure. And then Soft Sand, which could be useful on Clyde. And then the Pokemon that have Z moves left are Absol and Vikavolt. Absol and Vikavolt still have their Z moves there, so we should be all good, I think. See you later, dude. I appreciate you for coming down. Okay. Question is, I don't remember who he leads with. I'm going to start off with Clyde and hope we can roll from there, I think. Oh boy. Alright. Okay, Hala. Let's see. Let's see if I can take you on this time. Your old kahuna is now also a member of the Elite Four. Well, this time I'm holding nothing back. Time for you to see what I can really do. Oh yeah, well, same. Time for you to see what I can really do. Last time I was holding back. I wasn't giving it my all. This time, dude. This time I got you. Challenged by Elite Four Hala. Alright. Alright. Hariyama. Clyde 2.0. Yo! Ben, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Is your full name Benutrice? Benutrice? Is that your username? Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Let's go. Let's go. Earthquake. I want to do a lot of damage to him. Let's go for it. It's just Earthquake. Let's go Fake Out. That's fine, because it didn't do a huge amount, but it did increase stamina. Oh wait! Oh damn, battle animations are turned off, because I turned battle animations off. Oh yeah, Devmon. That happened probably like a couple of streams ago. I honestly don't remember. This is the Elite Four. At the end of the last stream, I fought the Elite Four and got stuck. I could not beat Hala. He was the only one I tried to fight and I couldn't beat him. I was like, there's no way. So off screen I ground up so I was like closer to level 60. So now we're trying again and seeing what we can do. But just remember battle animations are turned off, which means this fight isn't going to be very visually appealing, but I'm hoping my commentary can keep it going for you. Because when I was grinding I turned off battle animations. Let's try Earthquake again. Oh, close combat. Okay, his defenses have fallen, but my defenses is also rising, which is pretty useful. Earthquake should in fact kill him now, I would imagine. Because that last one did a ton. There we go. Hariyama's down. That's one potential thorn in the side. Crabominable! Yeah, he was the other thorn. In fact, your whole team was a nuisance, dude. I know. Okay, Crabominable. Crabominable is like... I don't remember. It's like ice fighting, I think? Right? Ice fighting. I don't even know. I don't even know. Let's do Vigavolt. Lucy would just die. Lucy is not up for this fight. Logan isn't going to help out too much. Wishy-Washy might resist it. Let's go for Wishy-Washy. Also, Pikmin. Pikmin's cool. I've played Pikmin 1 and 2 all the way through, in fact. In full. The ice fighting crab. Yeah. Ice fighting crab. This one messed me up before. I'm still not 100% certain if I've got anything really that's good against ice and fighting. Like, it's kind of janky, but I'm just going to try and hit him with something like powerful and hope that it does enough damage. Personally, I prefer Pikmin 2, although I've probably played Pikmin 1 the most number of times because it's so easy to, like, try and speedrun that game. Oh god, he's using a Z move. Well, that sucked. But at least the Z move is out of the way, which is a good thing. Who's got my Z moves? Lucy and Vikavolt? I can try Vikavolt. Vikavolt might be quick enough to get in there with his Z move. And maybe do a ton of damage. Did I get in the electric one? I did. Oh my god. Let's go. Yeah, I do prefer Pikmin 2 over Pikmin 1. But Pikmin 1 is just so easy to kind of like just do a quick run through. Cool. I got rid of him. He's no longer an issue. Z move trade. Yeah, that's a pretty good Z move trade. Primeape. Will you switch your Pokemon? Primeape. Interesting. We'll leave Vikavolt in, I suppose. We have acrobatics. Ooh. Oh, I bet the Dead Crystal affects acrobatics, doesn't it? I bet it's not as powerful because I'm holding the crystal. Let's just go for a Thunderbolt then. Let's just see how much it does. Ooh, Outrage. Yo! Oh my god! What is this? The Primeape's quicker though. He's gonna hit me. Quick maths. 80 times 2 is 16. Okay, I think we should be able to survive another move. So I'm just gonna try and hit him with something. Yeah, there we go. Whew. Holy moly. Yeah, I like the exploration factor of it. I like the fact they added in more Pikmin compared to Pikmin 1. And I'm a big fan of like the bosses and stuff like that, and the potions. They added so much into the game. It makes it so good. Poliwrath. We should probably stay in, but at the same time, I'm a switch to Decidueye, because Decidueye is a grass type, and that should also hopefully do good. He's also a ghost type, so he can't hit me with the fighting moves, just the water moves. Was it a damage range? Oh god. That would have sucked. I also have Brave Bird on him, so that's another option too. But I'm going to go for Leaf Blade because that's got the stab. We'll see what happens. I hope he doesn't have a fighting move that does a dark move even. I've just suddenly thought. Cool, use water fall. That's easy enough. Can Leaf Blade him again. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Here he is. The freaking tank himself. I could not beat this guy last time, but I have a plan. It's a very cunning plan. That's not it. It's send out Lucy. This is the best plan. This is how I'm gonna cheese this. Yeah, it can be scary sometimes. I was like, I calculated out, it's like, he didn't do half, so I should be able to survive another hit. I didn't realize, I was like, oh yeah, damage ranges are a thing. Completely forgot, slipped my mind. We're gonna Perish Song. That's how we're gonna deal with the freaking Beware. Your sacrifice was not in vain, Lucy, don't worry, he's going down. He's not surviving. I just now need to survive myself. I think he has a dark move. So I don't want to send out Decidueye. I'm going to send out Clyde in the hope that I can tank him and just take the hits. We're going to down a Hyper Potion. No, Super Potion? Fuck it, we'll just use the Hyper Potion, it's fine. Heal up. Honestly, it's pretty sweet to finally be like at the end of this game. Honestly, didn't know if I was gonna get there. He's not gonna kill me in this hit, I don't think, and my defense is gonna raise as well. Let's do like, I don't know, Heavy Slam? Heavy Slam should do some damage. It did do damage, but really not enough damage. Speed fell, defense rose, his Perish counts down to 1. This is it. This is it. We're good. The big fight was pretty climactic, honestly. I do like the story of this game a lot. I don't think it's the best Pokemon game by any stretch, but I do like the story in general. There he goes. What a strat. Oh my god. But no, the Luzmine fight was pretty awesome, honestly. Going into it. Like, the whole idea of what was going on there. Like, it was some dark stuff that they covered. It really was. This is what I saw in Battle Between Us. An elder's experience with the fire of youth. Okay, I'm going to turn on battle animations because I forgot that I turned them off. And that should make the next fight look a little bit more visually appealing. Nope. Nope, nope, perfects. On. Confirm. There we go. Neat. So now we've done Hark. Do I step on this? Is this what I do? You see. This will take me back outside. Yep. I wonder, is the professor still in the middle? Did he move? Is he gone now? Oh no, he's still here. It didn't look like he was there for a moment. Okay, time to heal up. Prepare for the next fight. Who have we got? We need 2 people to be revived. 1 person who is like almost dead needs to be healed up a lot. And then Decidueye and Clyde are just like a little injured. So it's not too big of an issue. Heals. Can I sort these? I can. Sort by type. Because that'll probably put like the revives and the heals up top. Which it does. Use Lucy. And Wishy-Washy. And Super Potion on you. Should fully heal you. Super Potion should also probably fully heal you. Yep. And then a... What am I doing? Please. Hyper Potion. I need to stop using the circle pad. Like, for menus, this game was meant to be played with a D-pad. And then we'll do that with just to make sure. Oh, also, shouldn't forget Vikavolt, that'd be really bad. Dude, I would love for the Gen 4 remakes to come out. I really would. Gen 4 was a really good gen. It just, I feel like poorly executed in at least Diamond and Pearl. When it came to Platinum, that's where it really kicked off. Because, like, Platinum, like, actually made the story. Like, Diamond and Pearl was, like, bare bones next to, like, Platinum. It was really bad. Who's this one? Yo! It's the other Kahuna. Are all of these the Kahunas? So we have the rock type. Rock type gone. Okay, rock type. Rock type is doable. We can do rock type. Right? Like we have like steel moves, and we have water moves and grass moves. Like we're good. I think rock should be pretty good. Who do you want to lead with? Let's lead with. I mean, Clyde's a pretty good lead, honestly, but let's go with Decidueye. How do we... Oh, yeah, why? It's like, why is it not switching? There we go. Yeah, definitely. I'm all down for Gen 4 remakes, honestly. Because the thing is, they've been getting more and more cinematic with Pokemon games, particularly with, like, Auras, and then, like, X and Y Auras, and then especially this game. They're getting more and more cinematic. And I'm like, Gen 4 screams for that cinematic, like, overhaul. It really does. They were trying to do really big, grand things with Gen 4, and I'd love to see them do it. I really would. It'd be great. Yo, a rock water type. Well, that's good against this grass type. Here, eat leaves. There you go, Relicant. You're out of there. See, this looks much nicer with the battle animations on. Lycan Rock. I don't even know what that is off the top of my head, but I'm gonna stay in. Dude, I can't even imagine. What is that? I do not remember fighting this guy before. He's relatively new to me, I think. Is he what Rockruff evolves into? Is he called Rockruff? I think he's called Rockruff, right? The little rock puppy. Does he evolve into this thing? It's pretty scary. It's pretty intimidating. Yeah. Easy peasy. Rock types weren't going to cause me an issue. Yo, if they got really cool new forms, I'd be down for that. I honestly wasn't a big fan of the Gen 4 legendaries initially, but they've kind of grown on me, but I think that's just like nostalgia. I think they've just grown on me a lot more. The Gen 4 legendaries I feel like sometimes suffer from over-designing them a little bit. But not as much as some other things. There are things that are way worse than Gen 4 legendaries, honestly. I forgot what he was starting in because I was talking. But, I mean, you can stay in, it's fine. Carving! Oh boy. Let's use Synthesis. Let's give us a bit of a heal up. I'm taking some hits. Moonblast. That's actually gonna hurt, actually. Right? Oh no, Fairy isn't super effective against Ghost. That's fine then. We're alright. There were a lot of legendaries in Gen 4. Honestly, my favorite legendary from Gen 4 is Manaphy. Because I had one. I had a legit Manaphy back in the day. I had Pokemon Ranger before I got Diamond. And I played Pokemon Ranger, and I got to the point where I could get the Manaphy egg. So literally, when I got Diamond and started playing through it, I started with a Manaphy. And I also picked Piplup as my starter and decided that actually I wasn't a big fan of Empoleon as it went through. So I was like, Manaphy is basically what I had as a starter for Gen 4. and I loved it. It's so good. Manaphy was extremely rare. Up until recently, the only way to get a legit Manaphy was through that Pokemon Ranger cart. Up until like last year, where they did the Pokemon 20 thing, and they did all of the event legendaries at events. That was the first time you could get a Manaphy outside of getting it from that Pokemon Ranger cart. And you could only do the Pokemon Ranger cart thing once per cart. Even if you erased all the data off it, you couldn't do it again. It was crazy. Yeah, that was my starter. It was quite an experience. Dude, I'm not really dealing with this Carbink. Okie dokes. Seems reflect wore off. Nice. So, oh, maybe that was why the Leaf Blade was doing less damage. There was a reflect up. I didn't even realize. Because I thought I did a lot more damage with it initially. Turtwig is honestly my favorite starter from that generation. I started with Piplup because all three of the generations prior, I was a water type starter guy. Because I was like, the water type starters never let me down before, so I'm going to pick the water type starter in Gen 4. And then didn't realize that I was going to get a water type from the Manaphy because I didn't know what it was, because I was a kid and didn't look this up. I just knew I could transfer this thing into Pokemon Diamond and was like, holy moly, I can transfer an egg. That's super sweet. But now, like for subsequent playthroughs, if I was to pick a starter, it'd probably be Turtwig. I honestly like Torterra a lot. Decidueye, you've been doing good, but I'm gonna give you a bit of a rest. I'm gonna go for maybe like Logan or Clyde. Or Wishy-Washy? It's probably Wishy-Washy. I like Wishy-Washy a lot. Yeah, Gen 4 made me realize that picking the water type starter isn't always the best way to go, and then like I think Gen 5 I went for the grass type starter, and actually this time as well, Gen 6 I went for the fire, and then Gen 7 I've gone for grass again. So I haven't picked a water starter since Gen 3. And then since Gen 4, and then I was like, they've disappointed me now. Since then I've always thought there was someone else that looked either cuter or more cool or something each time, so I picked them. I'm just gonna go for the Hydro Pump. I'm just gonna go all guns blazing on this guy. He's not gonna stand a chance. Yo, he did. He survived it. Thunder Wave! Dang, dude. Can't do that. Yeah, Gen 5's I feel it's a controversial generation. Like, at least it is for me, and I know a lot of people are similar about it. But the starters, honestly, I don't know, I like the grass starter a lot. I like Serperior a lot. Grass Snake. Grass Snake is best snake. And then... Oh, full heal? No. You got rid of the burn as well. That's not fair. Oh, full heal doesn't heal you up. Full restore heals you up. You're dumb. It's pretty dumb, Olivia, I'm not gonna lie. I had great grades and bad bads. That's a great way of summing up Gen 5. That's a really good way of summing up Gen 5. Like, one of my oldest friends, and the one person I know that likes Pokemon as much as me, thinks that Gen 5 is the best generation. And it's because of him, solely because of him, that I want to replay through Gen 5 at some point. And I probably will do it on stream or like LP or something like that. I don't know, but I do want to try Gen 5 again and experience it properly. Because when I played through it before, it was a very broken up playthrough, and I didn't take in the story at all. I honestly still don't fully understand the story of Gen 5, and apparently that's like the best bit of it. So, you know what, I don't even care, just stay out. I'm being really indecisive. Oh wait, this is actually a bad move. Isn't like Golem now electric type or something? I'm sure he's like electric type now. This could be really bad. Yeah, that's a Thunder Punch. Although Golem could have probably learned Thunder Punch anyway. I mean, he has arms, and a lot of people with arms can learn the punching moves. This is not where I want to be. Pokemon is where I want to be. Let's go. Clyde? Clyde's our man, dude. He's got this. Russian Golem. Earthquake. Earthquake should deal with him, man. He's an electric type now. Weak to that ground. Take that. Oh, he survived. Of course, sturdy. Of course, sturdy. It's not even fake sturdy. This is actually just sturdy. Real sturdy. Gen. It's Pokemon, I know, right? Who'd have thunk it? I'm actually playing Pokemon. Gen 2 is probably my favorite. Yeah, see, I told you. Harakram really likes Gen 5. He's a big fan of it. He's the only reason I've considered replaying through Gen 5. Superpower. Who's gonna? Oh my god, you can learn Superpower? That's amazing. Great Power, however, also lowers the user's attack and defense stats, but that doesn't matter because his defense is like constantly going up. So his attack's gonna take a hit, but I mean, whatevs. 120? 120? Where's the Mega Kick? Mega is also 120, but its accuracy is only 75, so I should get rid of Mega Kick and just have Superpower. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Gen 2 is probably my favorite. Gen 6 came really close to pipping it though. I really like Gen 6. Honestly. Gen 6 I felt like it definitely could do some work with, but I really like it still. Yeah, I've heard about the Poison Gym in Black and White too. Like, I think that's the other thing about Gen 5, is like, Gen 5 has legitimately 2 games effectively I have to play through. I have to play through either Black or White, and then either Black or White 2. Like, I have to play through like effectively 2 games for Gen 5 to get like the complete story, which is pretty intimidating. Because Pokemon games can take me some time to get through. I mean, if I'm proper, like, going for it, I can get through them pretty quick, but if I'm taking my time and trying to actually experience the game, it can take me a little bit of time to get through them. As this game kind of shows. It's taken me a lot longer to get through than it should have. Yes. Honestly, I don't like the change to EXP share that Gen 6 made, and I'm sad that it's kind of stuck through this gen as well. Although in this gen they did a better job of balancing it, in my opinion. Let's do that. I mean, we'll just heal up. They actually get off their asses. I know, you actually see the gym leaders like doing stuff. It's honestly pretty sweet. Do I have a paralyze heal? I do. Good. Get rid of that paralysis. We don't need that. Alright, that's 2 down, 2 to go. I think we got this. Here we go. Is this the ghosty ghost? Ghosty ghost girl. Acriola. Bringing an old royal touch. Okay, no. Dude, that's slightly scary. Those look like evil eyes. It's slightly horrifying. It's pretty neat that they actually did get involved with the worlds. It's kind of like it's like what you see in the anime, right? In the anime, all the gym leaders are like out and doing stuff, and they're like leaders of their community and stuff like that. And like in the games, it's like, nope, I'm just a really strong trainer. That's all it is. I don't really do anything. Ghost hypes. Well, Decidueye could be helpful, but I think Lucy's got this, dude. Lucy's time to shine. Here we go. Wishy-Washy's going to be helpful with Beat Up, because that's going to do quite a bit of damage. And then other than that, I don't know. Like Decidueye, maybe. He's also weak to them, though, so I've got to be careful. And then hopefully just they'll have some other types that I can fight and exploit. Hopefully. We'll see. Just because some guy asked him. I get it. So she, like, so I was like, wasn't she a captain, not a kahuna? But yeah, the kahuna didn't want to do it, so she's doing it. That's pretty cool, though. Oh god, your face is slightly terrifying. How can you make that expression on your face? You have, like, 0 teeth and a very wide smile. Alright, Sableye. Chill out, dude. Chill out. Let's go for Night Slash. Fake out. No. Okay, I'm all down for trivia. I like knowing Pokemon facts, dude. Yeah, the map looks really impressive in Gen 6 and 7. Gen 7, my main issue with the world is that there is no set direction. There's no set, like, orientation. And I get lost. Like, I have no idea of the layout of this world. Like, I know the layout of all of the other regions, I think, except for Gen 5, because I just didn't play it enough. But, like, all of the other regions, one playthrough, and I know the layout of the map. I get it. I know what's going on with it. It makes sense to me. This one, nope. I have no idea. Alright. This is a ghost ice type. I mean, yeah, just Night Slash. I mean, we can go for Sucker Punch. Let's get him. Oh, I'm confused. Oh, that's bad. She's also going to hit me because... Oh no, I suppose it wouldn't. I still would have failed if she wasn't doing that, but... I didn't realize I was confused. That's bad. Do I switch and go out? Or do I just, like... Oh, but I don't know if I'm actually faster because I used a priority move. I mean, I can still use a priority move. It'll still do a lot of damage. And just sack off Lucy for now. And then I can potentially revive her if needs be. Because I'm going to have to do some sort of heal on her anyway. Yeah. Just see what we get. Oh! Counter the priority with your own priority? That's not fair. Alright then. Alright. I see where we're going. Like I say, Wishy-Washy's going to be helpful here because of Beat Up. Although it's going to do slightly less because now Absol's not there. And, like, she's a She's a pretty strong physical attacker. But that's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Frostless was just faster, dude. Beat up. Let's go. Oh, damn it, the confusion. Yeah, there weren't enough, like, areas that just you could go off and explore. Although, to be honest, there's always, like, only a few in most games of, like, side areas you can go and explore, I feel. I feel like Hoenn probably had the most of those. Because it had, like, the abandoned ship, and, like, the entirety of those two routes that you just didn't need to explore. And then obviously in Auras, they made it, like, a like, sea platform thing. I don't remember what it's called. And then they also had, like, the Shoal Cave, where you could find, like, the ice mons and stuff. Look at that. Out of there, Frostlass. Beat up. Took you down. The hacks are real today. Tell you, dude. I don't know what that is. Yeah, Shoal Cave. Like, it had both of those areas, which were pretty big areas that you didn't need to go in. Yeah, going through Hoenn again was pretty fun to explore, honestly. I like Auras remakes. I know some people criticize them, but I really like them overall. I don't know what Pokemon this is. The Wishy-Washy's taking a bit of a beating. Ah, who cares? It's fine. What is that? I have never seen this. This looks like an anchor. It's like a water type. Okay. I bet the lore to this Pokemon is it's a ghost type that sinks ships. Because it looks like a ship wheel and an anchor, but it's a ghost type. So I bet that's what it is. I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Like, tell me what it actually is. But I think that's what it is. Let's go. Let's just go a beat up. I should probably still do damage, right? Yeah. I mean, it's still a ghost type. You can get it from the fishing guys at the village? Interesting. I obviously completely missed this. It's a plant that took over an anchor. Goes grass and steel? That's crazy. What? That is kind of crazy, honestly. Alright. If it's part grass type... Ghost, grass, and steel. Ah. Well, let's just go for Logan, right? Right? Ice will work still. Oh my god, that's crazy! That makes so much sense, though. A seaweed-based Pokemon makes sense to be like a grass-water type. Why have they not done a grass-water type that's just seaweed? Or like seaweed-based? That makes so much sense. Maybe they have and I'm just overlooking it. I've just forgotten about a Pokemon. But it's actually a really interesting design. Okay. It isn't steel typing, but it just gets stab. Okay. Alright, alright. That's fine. So Icicle Spear should do some serious damage to it then, I think. Like its steel moves aren't going to do much to me. And I'm an ice type, so its grass moves aren't going to do much. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I don't know that one either. Okay. Just stay in. Who knows? You might be good. Oh, it's the ghost ground type. I know this one actually. I just didn't remember the name. Okay. Okay, ghost ground type. Ghost ground type. Ground is still weak to ice. It's actually a pretty good call to leave you in. Come on, Logan. Show him what you're made of. Hell yeah. Yeah! Get O-code. Logan knows what he's doing. He ain't messing around. Drifblim. Switch Pokemon. Yeah, I mean it's Ghost Flying, right? Drifblim? So actually, Flying is also weak to Ice. Hell yeah! Since when did Ice become such a good type? Logan's becoming the star of the show for this one. Yo, that'd be a pretty cool idea. The problem is that I don't think I can do online stuff with my streaming setup. Not now though you're at work. What are you doing at work? Just chilling at work watching my stream. I appreciate it. Ice has always been a good type. I don't know. I always thought Ice was a really bad type because I thought it was like weak to too many things or something like that. I can't remember. I've got it in my head that like pure Ice isn't a good type to have for some reason. I had in my mind for a while. But like Ice just wrecked most of that thing. I don't think I can. I will have a look and see whether I can do it. But I don't think I can do online stuff with my current stream setup, unfortunately. But sure, we'll look into it. Your new store has Wi-Fi. Okay. Fantastic offensively, poor defensively. See, that's probably what I got in my head. It was really bad defensively because it was weak to too much. That's probably where I've got the idea of Ice not being a best type. But hell, like it won me that battle. Like there was like 3 people that were weak to Ice. I couldn't do recordings either. The problem is that the way that I capture my footage means that I can't go online. So it's purely because of how I capture my footage, I can't do online stuff with it. I can do local stuff, but I can't do online. No, Hyper Potion. Use that on Wishy-Washy, get him up to full health. Revive on Lucy. And then I imagine a Super Potion would probably top you off, right? No. Well, let's do Max Potion. Max Potion? Did I use all Hyper Potions? I did use all Hyper Potions. Well, I have 16 Max Potions. I'm not hurting for potions. Next person uses Flying? Wait, who have we fought that used Flying? I don't remember someone using Flying. So here you are. Why don't we see who the winds favor today, you or me? Yo, that's very pretty. It's very pretty. I haven't seen you. You're new. That's interesting. All the other 3 are people we've seen before, but I'm almost positive we have not seen this person yet in the game. Flying, eh? Well, hey Vikavolt. How'd you like to be put up front? Let's just see how well you do, you know? And then Logan, you're coming up second if Vikavolt fails. Do you remember the second hotel on the second island? No, I don't remember the second hotel on the second island. Actually, I remember a hotel on the second island. Is there only one hotel or are there two? If there's two, I don't remember the second one. But I remember a hotel on the second island. When I heard they'd made a Pokemon League in my own home region, I came flying back to serve Alola. Oh, so you was in a different region. Have a look at my fantastic flying type team. Okay. Flying's weak to ice, so Logan's got this. But I want to give Vikavolt a chance to shine. Because he's got that electric moves, you know? Gahili. Okay. You're also a golfer? Okay. I'm cool. I'm cool. Should be easy time. I see. That makes sense. How much this is gonna do? You're a steel type. Oh, you don't resist. That's fine. You do have sturdy though, apparently, for some reason. Why? I disagree. Just crunch him. Oh, the full assault. Crunch him, and then we'll zap him again. Skarmory's faster than Vikavolt. I thought Vikavolt was like really fast though. Maybe Skarmory's just faster. Also a reason Golfer is a trainer type in the game. Yeah. That makes sense if there was going to be like a golf course in the game. Does make sense. No, stay in. Well, you got this. I believe you. It's just a Mandibuzz. You can do it. Thunderbolt. Really? It's really slow? I don't know why. When I see like bug types that have wings like this, where like they're constantly like moving like this, I'm like, there's got to be moving really quick, right? So this is going to be a pretty fast Pokemon. It's just and he's also an electric type, which is another type where I feel like the overall type presents itself as fast because it's the speed of lightning, you know, electricity moves pretty quick. So like with those two things combined made me think that Vikavolt was like a really fast Pokemon. It's pretty sad. I don't remember how much they just did to you. But she just healed, so it's okay. But you may die, unfortunately. Okay, for it. Oh, Brave Bird. That's gonna hurt, actually. Yeah, you're a bug type. You're kind of still weak to flying type moves. Sorry, Vikavolt. Alright, Logan. You should be able to wrap up the rest of this, I think. Ice Cool Spear, go! Mandibuzz fainted. Toucannon! I don't know who it is. It has a really big special attack stat. I knew it had a really big special attack stat. That was one thing I knew about it. Which is funny because up until it evolved into Vikavolt, it had a high physical attack stat. And I was like, dude, it's gonna have like, so I taught it all like physical moves. And then it evolved and was like, actually, his special attack stat is like just shot up. I'm like, oh, I should teach it some other moves that are special to make use of that, and that's why it only has Thunderbolt as its one special attack move. True story. That's what happens. Agility Vikavolt? Yeah, that if you actually give it some way of speeding up, it's It's probably pretty good. Oh, Pikapek. Yo. So that's what the bird evolves into for this region. That's actually pretty sweet, because it's a toucan. It's a toucan. Oricorio. Thing is, Oricorio could be like one of like 4 types, right? To go with it. Still a bird though. Still a bird. Oh yeah. Hierocram, you know how you mentioned about playing like the Pokemon board game on stream? There is a potential way we could do it without having to get hold of the board game. So, like, I'll have to discuss that with you later, but I think it might be a pretty fun idea to do, like, do like some tabletop games on stream. I think would be pretty sweet to do anyway. But the Pokemon Master board game that is, like, based on Kanto, like, from forever ago. There's a way that we can play it on computers, basically, and we have to get something called Tabletop Simulator, and basically it replicates the board exactly with all the same graphics and everything, and even like all the pieces and stuff are all exactly the same as they would be in our real life. It just makes it easier for us to play as a big group and not have to actually organize meeting up. We just have to organize free time. It's also probably going to work out cheaper to get hold of, because the board game is old and probably expensive to get like a full copy of it that's fully complete. Whereas Tabletop Simulator, I think, is like a tenner each or something like that. Everyone needs to get a copy of it, but it's like £10 each. So it's not that big of an investment overall. Because it's just like each of us spending a little bit of money rather than one person having to fork out a lot for the board game. I don't know what to do here. Is it that wishy-washy? We're just gonna try and douse this guy. But yeah, I like the idea of potentially doing some like board games and stuff just on stream, using Tabletop Simulator or something like that. Would be a pretty cool idea. Let's go Scald. Okay, let's get rid of Oricorio and Crobat. Crobat's a poison type. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I have faith in Wishy-Washy. It's just a Crobat. You can deal with a Crobat, right? You got Ice Beam. GG. I forgot you had Ice Beam, but you do, so that'll do it. Well, I mean, it will do it this time. Yo, he tried the confusion. No hacks for you today, Crobat. Not doing that. We're not doing that. It's not happening. I think you'll bring a breath of fresh air to the Alola battle scene. I was honestly annoyed when Kuki kept pestering me to come here, but I'm glad that he did. Dude, you don't seem like a very fun-going person. You seem to have a very, like, strict viewpoint on things. But that's it. That's the Elite Four done. Is there a champion? Do I have to fight someone as the champion? Oh boy. Logan and Vikavolt. Back. We need to revive both of you. Both of you. Did I go past Revive? I did go past Revive. I went completely overlooked it. Big Vault. And Logan. Come on back! And then... yeah, we'll just max potion you. I have plenty. And I probably won't use them too much after the Elite Four's done. Unless the post-game requires a lot of, like, intensive fights, but I don't think so. Somehow. Okay. Yo! It's just a chair. It's just like, I'm the champion. I'm just sitting in my champion chair. This is me. Nice. Now you're the Pokemon League champion. Wouldn't it be nice if it was that simple? Truth is, there's one more person you have to battle if you want that title. Is it you? Do I have to fight the professor? Yo! I'm gonna fight the professor? He's the champion? Oh. Let's go. Bring it. Yo! The music! The music, dude. Alright. It's the title screen music. Okay. Technically, I'm the champion defending my title. Well, that's a new take on the idea. I don't know what type this guy is, but I think he's a rock type. Yep. They were rocks. Okay. Good to know. Definitely has rocks. Let's throw out Decidueye. Alright. Stealth Rock! Dude, he's setting up. He's setting up! That's not good. Yo. Up to level 60. Nasty Plot. What does Nasty Plot do again? I forgot. Nasty Plot is... sharply raises the user's special attack stat. Interesting. You raise a special attack. That'd be nice, except, like, all of your moves are physical. All of your moves are physical, so is actually completely useless. Keep old moves. Alright. Braviary. Braviary. Alright. Let's go, Logan. You got this. Ice Spin. Let's go. Tailwind. Yo, he's setting up, that's for sure. Yeah. Nasty Plot is a nice move. And I probably would have taught it if it had, like, special moves. It doesn't. Even though it's got a higher special attack stat. None of its moves are special attack at the moment, so... Yo, he switched! What is this? Oh man, Incineroar. That's not good. He switched. I didn't predict the switch. I didn't know he was gonna switch. Honestly, didn't see it coming. This is bad. He's a fire type. But we have Clyde. Come on, Clyde. It's like Fire Dark, I think, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Inferno Overdrive. I've just been nuked. I've just been hit by a nuke. No! 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 I'm not having that. Not having that. We'll just undo that. Yo, I have no doubt that you're gonna use friggin' items, so I'm going to too. Alright. That's it, I got rid of the tailwind, that's good. That's good. Let's go for a Quake. There we go. Look at that. Out of there, Incineroar. Okay. Now... Stamina is so good. Ninetales? It's another fire type. It's not a fire type! I'm dumb! I forgot! God damn it! It's an ice type now! Right? It's like Ice Fairy? Jesus Christ, I'm so dumb. That's bad. Ice is not who we want to fight with my ground type. Although I do have a steel move. Am I faster? Yo, if I'm faster, this is gonna hit him hard. If I'm not, I'm gonna die. Turns out I'm not. So I died. Ah, okay. That's fine. Logan can deal with a fairy type. Go on, hit him with that Iron Head. Was that Safeguard? Okay. I don't plan on putting status ailments on you, so don't worry about it. Yo, Lucy's up to level 60. Wishbody's level 63. Snorlax. Oh boy, that's a big one. That's a big one indeed. Yo, it's okay. We're gonna go with Lucy. Let's go. I can Perish Song. That'll deal with the problem. Or make him switch. Or I can just go with the Z move. Go for a nice Black Hole Eclipse. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I thought he probably was, but you never know. I've been wrong many times, so sometimes I don't trust myself. Black Hole Eclipse, let's go. Get sucked into a black hole. Comes the body slam. It's gonna hurt. Paralyzed. No. No. Should we go for the Sucker Punch? Let's go for the Sucker Punch. Oh, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. And now he's in the red. That means he's... Oh, but I'm not dead either. Yo, Sucker Punch again? Nah, he full restored. He full restored. Which is pretty much exactly what I'm going to be now. I think I have like 2 full restores? Okay. Good job I didn't need full restores much. Snorlax, dude. I actually really want my Mudsdale back. I might revive it. Alright, Parasong. You going down, dude. You are going down. Pokemon. Zui. That should take a Body Slam because Body Slam won't hit it because it's a Ghost type. Oh, Stealth Rock's gonna have though. But there we go. There we go, indeed. Hit it with that. I mean, actually, I'm just gonna take the opportunity to revive Mudsdale. If I have a revive, do I have a revive? Oh, it's in the other thing. Nope. There we go. Revive. Use on Mudsdale. Oh, he has Crunch. That's gonna hurt. No problem. No problem. So cool. We can heal it off. Synthesis. Go. He withdrew it. He had the strats. He knew what he was doing. Alright. He knew what he was doing. He definitely has better AI than the rest. Oh, am I faster? Am I faster than the Braviary? Spirit Shackle? It's not a normal type, is it? Is it a normal type? I don't know if it's a normal type. It might be. Fucking it, Brave Bird. Oh, he also used Brave Bird. That's gonna hurt me a lot though, because I'm a grass type. Please don't kill me. He did! He got a crit! Dang, a crit would kill me, definitely. Alright. But he killed himself, so that's something at least. Kill himself in recoil. Ooh, wishy-washy. Go. Let's just throw you out. It is indeed normal. Yo, he threw out a Magnezone? No! Dude, that's the worst. I didn't know what he was going to throw out at all. And he completely countered my wishy-washy. Alright. Alright. I know all he's got left is Magnezone. And Magnezone and Snorlax. I'm gonna heal up. I'm gonna take the opportunity to heal up Mudsdale. Give him a nice max potion. Because I think Mudsdale could honestly deal with both of these. Unless Magnezone has Levitate. Which it could do. I honestly don't remember if it has Levitate or not. I'm gonna hope not though. But I mean, even if it does, we should be able to take him, I think. Yeah, we've got superpower. Fuck, he just hit it with that superpower. Go, man. Honestly, I didn't even know Wishy-Washy could learn Earthquake. That's crazy. Wishy-Washy's too good. Attack and defense fell. Yeah. Let's go with another superpower, I think. My attack's going to be kind of weak when it comes to fighting the Snorlax. But that should be okay. I could switch as well and heal up off someone else. That's also a good move. Alright, Logan. Show him what you made of. You know what can't learn Earthquake? Entei. Entei can't learn Earthquake? Really? That's crazy. I would have thought Entei can learn Earthquake. Not gonna lie. I would have really thought that. Okay, right, yeah. Take the opportunity to heal up Clyde. Clyde's gonna deal with this Snorlax. Heavy Slam. Oh boy, Snorlax is pretty heavy. King Nappy Rant. Alright. Let's go for an Icicle Spear. First on, you've got Never Melt Ice, right? So the Ice Spears are going to be pretty dangerous. Throw another Ice Spear. Yo, and then for security, because this is his last Pokemon now, right? So for security, we can go into Absol, Parasong, then just throw out Clyde, and if Clyde doesn't kill him himself, he'll die from Parasong. Putting him on a literal timer. That's what we're doing. It might be cheap, but it's how I'm doing this. Mostly because I don't want to have to go through everything again, because I haven't saved between any of these fights. If I die, I have to go through all of them again. I ain't doing that. Alright. Okay, so... Dude, I'm gonna put in as many timers as I can. Get Toxic, get Perish Song, you're going down sooner or later. I'm not gonna let you survive. You will die. Get him with a Quake. I feel like Snorlax has the ability Thick Fat. I feel like it does. It would make sense. It makes more sense than some Pokemon that have it, that's for sure. See you, Snorlax. Defeated the Professor. I couldn't win, even though I went all out. What a refreshing feeling. Oh boy. We did it. Amazing. It's like I told you before, the strongest moves you can use are the ones a trainer and their Pokemon choose together in the heat of the moment when it really counts. And you just proved me right. Congrats! You are a champion we can all be proud of. Told you, didn't I? Up there on Mount Hokaluni? Or Hokalugi, as I feel like it should be called. Man, the Pokemon and their trainers in Alola really are the best. I want everyone in the world to know that too. That's always been my dream. It's always been my dream. And right here, right now, it finally came true. It's all thanks to you, Rob, and your Mudsdale. Yeah, dude, my Mudsdale. He did so much for me, honestly. He's probably the MVP of the team. I'm not gonna lie. And now, first ever champion of Alola, except for all the other people that played this game before I did. It's time that we record you and your beloved team's achievements for all eternity. Hell yeah. Hall of Fame time. Congratulations, you are Alola's first champion. Hell yeah, dude. We've got the Power Ranger beams. Let's go. Oh, my awesome team. I really like this team that I created. I think it's got a good mix of stuff. It's got Alolan ones in there, which are like new. It's got Alolan forms. I think the only one that's not new or an Alolan form is Absol. Which is crazy. Like... My team definitely has weaknesses though. That much I am painfully aware of. And honestly, the hardest fight was freaking Halla. for my team to deal with, hardest fight was like Hala to deal with in the league. I mean, Kuki put up a good fight as well, to be honest. But like most of the other trainers didn't really have much of an issue with. Here we go. Yeah! You've entered the Hall of Fame. Spectacular! As much as the sun shines upon the moon. Get it? Because it's sun and moon. Illuminating it. So have the friends you made during your island challenge illuminated your life. You have grown so much. You really do love your Pokemon with all your heart, don't you? Yep. Yep, that's precisely why he and his Pokemon were able to combine that strength to emerge victorious. Also, I didn't have a team of rock types. Just saying. Now we are all going to be aiming for your seat. I hope you're ready for some rivals. No, dude. No one's gonna take me. First ever champion of Alola. Let's celebrate so grandly that even the sun and the moon themselves will take notice. Get it? Because it's sun and moon. They're cute. The sun and moon references, dude. They're there. Alright, Rob. Let's bust a U-turn from Nelly Nelly Island. Hell yeah. Crack out that U-turn. We're gonna have a big festival? Hell yeah. Yeah, you better let Lily know. We're gonna party like it's, like... I was gonna say a date, and I was like, what date do I even say? Because, like, you know... this game's new. I was like, what? You did it? Well, good on you. I'm so happy for you. You did it. Good job. All the people we've met on our journey. Look at them all. Also, interesting thing I found out is that Professor Kuki's wife, I think wife or partner, whoever she is, was in like the Dream Radar game or something like that. She was in some other game. I didn't even realize she was in a game before this one. It's crazy. Yeah, you were here on the very first stream, and you were also here on the very last stream. You missed everything in between, but you were here for the beginning and the end. That's pretty cool. I think you're the only person that can say that. Yeah, everyone celebrate me. I did it. I'm the best. Even that guy, who I've momentarily forgotten his name. He's a pretty cool guy though. Honestly, he's probably my favorite character in this game. Everyone's dancing and holding a grand old festival. Look at them all go. Doing their Z moves, dances, and all the stuff. Whoa! Even that guy's here! I like this guy too though, honestly. I like the way that he like is so done with everything. He's so tired of everything, but then he gets this little grin. I love it. He's great. Their father is the guy from the Poképelago? Really? That's interesting. Honestly, there's some good characters in this game. There's some good dialogue in this game at times too. I think sometimes though it just gets a little too heavy on I think that's my one thing, is there's a few too many cutscenes and a few too much hand-holding and not enough just letting you get on and play the game. And that is my one criticism of this game. Other than that, I think it's actually a pretty good game. He lost his memory and he's stranded there. Interesting. Yeah, dude, everyone celebrating because I did it. I beat the game. No, it's not been easy. Actually, this has probably been one of the harder Pokemon games I've ever played. Looks like the party's going to keep on going. Yep. Do you think maybe we could sneak out for a second to visit the ruins of Conflict? What? Heard from Kahuna Hala that the bridge has been fixed. I mean, sure? Yo, when a girl asks you if you want to sneak out of the party, generally it's a good idea to say yes. Although I have a feeling that's not going to be what this is about. But some advice right there. Okie dokles. How are we doing? The Wishy-Washy Totem. Did you see my fight against the Wishy-Washy Totem? It was a mess. This is one of the harder fights I had. Oh. Back then I could barely think about anything. I was so desperate. You were. But thinking back on it now, it was really Lunala. I mean, it was Nebby who brought us, the two of us, together. Come on, let's go! Let's go, indeed. Also, it's actually nighttime. That's crazy. I'm playing Moon, and I'm playing late at night, so most of the time when I'm playing, it's actually daytime. It's actually nighttime now, because this is like story stuff. Yep. Yeah, that's what happened to me. It messed me up. Still wonder why it is that Tapu Koko helped us that day. Was it because of some connection to Lunala, the legendary Pokemon of the Alola region? Oh boy. Yo, we temple raiding. Let's go. This reminds me of when Hapu became the Kahuna of Pony Island. My heart is pounding in my chest. Is it because of the Sacred Guardian? Is Tapu Koko here with us? I don't know. Could be. This is supposed to be where he resides, right? Great Tapu Koko. It's because of your help that Cosmog lived. And I was able to become Lunala. Please allow me to thank you on its behalf. Thank you so very much. Oh, I just dropped some frames. That's not good. I'm still dropping frames. Why am I dropping frames? This is bad. Hi there, Future Rob here. Unfortunately, the end of this stream, we basically lost all of the footage from the actual game. I have the stream there, but the way that I was doing my capture at that point in time, basically the capture fucked up, and I could only fix it by saving the game, turning the whole system off, and turning it back on. And at the point of the game we were at, I couldn't save until I went through a whole bunch of cutscenes. So I've gone and found a long play on YouTube, and I've basically filled in the gaps for the cutscenes and everything on this video, but on the original stream there was literally nothing there. It was just basically me sat there narrating everything. So I'm going to be acting like you can't see anything. But in this video, because I could edit it in afterwards, you're going to get some edited in. So enjoy. Okay, so I've got the stream back up, but the DS capture has stopped. And I can't seem to get that working now, which is bad. Because the only way I can get that to work again is to restart my DS. And I'm not at the point where the game is saved, I don't think, since I beat the Elite Four. So that might have to wait. Do I get an opportunity to save? Okay. Reach down, touch the statue. So it's coming from your Z-ring. Oh, this is just gonna be a let's listen to Pokemon for this last part because it stopped. Like, my capture software stopped and I can only restart it by restarting my DS, and I can't save and restart the game, and I haven't saved since before the Elite Four. So I'm just gonna have to go through this next bit with just audio. I'm just gonna try and do my best to entertain you with audio until I get past this and it saves and I turn off, and then we can start doing something else. That really sucks. Why did my internet cut out when it did? That's awful. Tapu Koko appeared, so I get it. So now I have to fight Tapu Koko. Electric Surge. Oh man. So yeah, I don't have to worry about catching him. I can resummon him once by beating the Elite Four again. Okay. Yeah, I might not worry about it now and go for that later, because I think the Tapus are really good in competitive, and I may want to grind to get like good IVs or something on him, so I don't know. So what is this guy, like electric? I mean, I can set out Clyde, that'll ground him, unless, no he doesn't, he has electric surge ability, so he's not going to have anything else. Okay, so ground him. Hit him with that earthquake. See you later. It's fine. I just wanted to get through this so that I can actually save the game, and then we can go on something else. Maybe. What is going on? There's like lights flashing up over the statue. Zed crystal clatters to the floor at your feet. Tapunium Z. Okay. Tapu Koko, it may have lost the battle to you, but I don't think it was sad about that. I'm sure the two of you will meet in battle again someday. But I'm so glad we could come here. It's been weighing on my heart. We should get back to the village. If we don't return soon, everyone will realize that we slipped away from the festival. True. True that. Everyone looks like they're having so much fun that I don't think they even noticed we left. Oh, and the Battle Royals are about to begin. Oh god. Oh dear me. So we've got obviously the Professor as the Masked Royal coming back up to stake his claim. It's basically just a lot of shots of everyone having fun, honestly. It's like cycling through people. They're all having a good time. And people starting to realize that the Masked Royal is actually just the Professor. I mean, it's not really much of a disguise. All he's done is take off a lab coat and stick on a mask. It's the only... like, he wears shorts normally. And he's, like, topless most of the time. He doesn't wear a shirt, he's just a lab coat. So, I mean, it's not hard to work out. It's a beautiful festival, isn't it? Everyone looks so happy. Hope they always stay just the way you are now. Look how your joy has brought so much light to everyone here. Oh yeah. I think even my mother would have smiled and laughed to see this. If she could have come. I think my mother is getting a bit better. She even tried to come tonight. Trying to help her understand what she did wrong. Gently, of course. But she needed someone to scold her. But in the process, I think I've discovered what I have to do next. What it is that I can do. Oh. Rob, I am going to... Firelex, you ruined the moment. Like, she moved in close at the point where she said that, and then the fireworks went off. I'm so annoyed that the setup is broken, like, right at the end. But there's literally nothing I can do until the game lets me save. Look at this! Everybody's so fired up! Well, the birth of Alola's strongest ever trainer to celebrate, after all. Gonna keep training with Lima for a while. And I'm gonna beat my Grams for real at last. And then, I'm coming for you! Oh, alright, Hal. Sorry, I mean champion. Yeah, you better address me as champion. Sure, everyone here wants to see your partners too. Shows the partners that were there for you, so many discoveries and everything. All the discoveries, experiences, and adventures on your island challenge. Yeah! Do all of my Pokemon come out? Yo, even my mother's here. You're positively glowing. So, by not being able to see, you actually missed literally nothing in that last bit. The camera, like, pans up to the sky, and you hear the sound of him, like, releasing Pokemon, but nothing happens. And now we have credits. Pokemon Moon, presented by Game Freak. I'm going to take this moment to just talk about the game, honestly. And so Rob's Island Challenge came to an end. The festival to celebrate the birth of Alola's first champion lasted until late into the night. It was so much fun. I'm so glad I got to meet you all. These times in Alola will always be my most precious memories. The next day... Oh, it's not over yet? Hello? I just want to hit the credits. So we're standing at home on the balcony with our mother. I wonder what will happen today. And the doorbell rings. Was that the doorbell? Oh, that's gotta be Kooky. Why don't you go let him in? Okay. Meow. Alright, Meowth. Rob! Oh, it's Hal. Nope. It's a disaster, a total disaster. What's wrong, Hal? Oh, what? Auntie? She's not your auntie. She's my mother. It's not how that works. I'll explain later, but Robert's coming right now. If we don't hurry, the ship is gonna leave. What? Please, do I get control of my character? Do I get control of my character? Nope. Of course not. Of course not. It's all one big cutscene. This is the worst. You know, Lily, Kanto is a long way from here. Trying to let the jet lag hit you too hard. Burnett's, well, she said she'd be too scared to go to watch you go. So she wouldn't even come out with me. No, it's a last ask, but forgive her this time, would you? She did tell me to let you know the loft in the lab is yours to use indefinitely. So you could come back and stay whenever you like, Lily. Huh. You didn't tell us! Hal's like really annoyed at Lily because she didn't tell him that she's leaving. Hal, I'm so sorry. But I've decided I have to go to Kanto. Yo, Edgar. Sorry about this. You've come at like the worst time. My stream crashed, and when I restart it up, the capture software doesn't work. And the only way I can make it start working is by turning off the game and saving, but I'm in the middle of like the ending cutscene of the game. So I'm just narrating everything till I can get to a point where I can save, and then I can continue playing the game, or play a different game. I don't know what I'm doing yet. To help my mother get better, but more than that, to help myself get stronger. Normally things are a little bit more professional, but like I say, the worst things happen sometimes, and it's honestly because of how complicated my DS streaming setup is. It's very temperamental, so when the internet cut out, my DS capture cut out as well, but I can't restart it until I can turn it off. Thank you for the follow though, I do appreciate it. I appreciate the support a lot. But the thought of going to Kanto also fills my heart with excitement. I'm going to become a real Pokemon trainer. Well, I'm going to become a real trainer and meet all kinds of wonderful Pokemon. I'm going to travel all around Kanto, just like we did here on Alola for your Island Challenges. And no matter what happens on my journey, I'm going to be okay. Because of the smiles that you shared with me, you and Rob and everyone here, thank you all so much. And that's why someday I'll come back to Alola again. But I haven't gone to say any of the things that I wanted to say to you. Oh, Hal, come on now. I'm gonna send you a letter, a really, really long one. You better wait for it. Hal. Oh dear. I will, Hal. And please take this. And then Lily gives Hal something. I don't know what it was, because they're literally like feet away from each other, and like she just put her hand out. It may look a little worn, but that is because this was my most treasured belonging once. A polka doll. She gave me a polka doll. That's adorable. You open up the items pocket, put the polka doll away inside. Then I suppose this is goodbye. Okay. Don't want to hurry you along or anything, but I really want to hurry you along. Just want to get to the credits, where it saves my game. And off she goes on the boat, and we're still on the pier waving at her, and she's waving back. It's a beautiful thing. I'm so annoyed. right now that my capture system broke. And now Cookie's just like sat with his legs dangling over the side of the pier, and Hal's sat on one of the like the little pillar things that are there. Hal, I know what it is like when you can't help but cry, but you know, this is the professor talking. When you're saying goodbye to someone you love, you gotta show them one last smile, yeah? Yeah. I think I want to go see my Gramps. Yeah, let's all go home. We've got people waiting for us. Families are waiting for us. Yeah. Al's got that cheesy grin on his face. Cheesy grin on his face. And there we go, credits. Good. Oh my god. There's so many cutscenes at the end of the game. Which doesn't surprise me, because there's honestly been a lot of cutscenes all the way through the game. I would say that the game as a whole is a good game. There's a lot of good stuff in it. But I do feel it's a little handholdy and a little cutscene heavy. And just doesn't let you kind of just go and explore the world. On top of that, the world is confusing to navigate. So honestly, I had a hard time getting my way around the world. So I would say that that's really my only complaints with the game. Other than that, it's a Pokemon game. It's great. You know, it's Pokemon. I would say that like it's like a key thing, right? Like everyone, it has all the same things as other Pokemon games. It has Pokemon from all sorts of different regions. The new Pokemon they've introduced are, some of them I like, some of them I don't like, which is pretty much the same as like every other Pokemon game. There's always a few that you don't like in like a Pokemon game's lineup. So yeah, and now we have this fantastic music to end out with. Honestly, the music in this game's been pretty good through. I don't think any of it was particularly as catchy as maybe earlier Pokemon games. But who knows? Some of it could grow on me. Yeah, this is some pretty good music. But yeah, honestly, this has been a pretty cool journey. I've enjoyed going through the game. I've enjoyed sharing my first experience of the game and actually recording it. Because honestly, every other Pokemon game, obviously, I played as a kid. And that's what I played in back then, and obviously I didn't have any way of capturing that, and it's really hard to go back to think of like what my first impressions were of those games, because I've played them that many times now where it's hard to get that again. So to be able to capture like my first impression of this game, I'm glad I was able to do it. It took me a lot of work to get the capture set up so it would do it. A lot of work. I spent like a few days like working on doing this, where I literally didn't do much else in the day other than work on my DS to try and get it so it could do this. And it's super temperamental, and that's meant that sometimes I've wanted to stream and haven't, because I've needed to tweak with the setup and make sure it was working again. So that's part of the reason why this whole project has lasted way longer than it should have. But all in all, like I say, I'm glad I did it, and it opens up the doors for me to do other potential DS-based games in the future. So if anyone has suggestions for DS-based games, I will gladly hear them, because honestly, there's plenty of good DS games that I wouldn't mind doing at some point. I don't even know what to say now. It's so weird not having the gameplay stuff on there, because normally I just kind of like just let the credits play out, people watch the credits, but like I can't do that. I can't do it. been a ride. Definitely has. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna do anything else after this. Because I know there's post-game in this game, but I don't know if I want to do that on stream or not. Either I just want to do the post-game at my own pace. Or whether I wanted to go on to doing maybe something else. Could go on to like some just random multiplayer game. I mean, it's kind of a tradition, right? Every time I beat a game, I tend to go and play a multiplayer game just to kind of celebrate the fact that I beat the game. So I wonder whether that's what I should do. That might be what I do, actually. I might just go and do some multiplayer online playing. Maybe Splatoon? It's been a long time since I played Splatoon, but that might be something fun to do. I haven't done Splatoon for a while. And Splatoon 2 isn't out yet. So I might do that. Yeah. Sounds like a fun idea. Let me go and get the stuff for it then. It shouldn't take me more than a few moments to get that set up. So that's that. Da da da. What's in here? Oh, of course. How long are these credits? They're so long. I was like, it's fine, I'll just let the credits play out, but they're so long. They're so long, but I'm gonna tweet out. Okay, let's make this like that. Okay, so let's swap over to